Lady Miyaka, the priestess of Suzaku, has arrived in the city of Turan in the Hokan Empire. There, in search of the Shinzaho, an object which will allow her to summon Suzaku. In the center of the city, Lady Miyaka discovered an old monument engraved with ancient script. And from a scholar who understood the script's meaning, Tamahome learned the location of the treasured Shinzaho. On his way back to tell the others, Tamahome encountered the Lady Yui, now the priestess of Seiryu.
A character in a book?
At that very moment, Lady Miyaka was discovered.
I have found you!
The Beastman, Ashtare of the Seiryu 7, leaped to attack.
You die!
Noriko!
What is that thing? It's a monster!
He's got somebody's arm!
One of the Seiryu 7.
The sword! The holy sword! Where's Hotohori's holy sword?
Old meat never tastes good. Now for some young flesh.
Ah! It's back there inside the luggage that I left with Chichiri! You did it, Noriko. Look, he's running away.
It's a good thing we had these signal flares handy. Chiriko was right about his great idea.
Noriko, are you all right? Hang on.
The power of fire was enough to drive Ashtare off. Although Noriko was wounded, the priestess escaped unharmed. Keisuke, this book you're reading is bad for my heart, man.
It's turning my hair white.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's nothing serious. Now I'm starting to wonder what's taking Tamahome so long.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, wait! Come on!
Let me
Just
go!
tell me what you meant back there when you called me a character in a book. What are you trying to say? Look, I don't understand what you said to me, or what you think that I am, but I do know this. If you summon Seiryu, you'll regret it. Besides, if I'm not what you want, then it's really Miyaka you want to get at, isn't it? We've already discovered where the mysterious Shinzaho is hidden. Just forget all this business and get away from the Seiryu 7. There's still time.
Keep your hands off Lady Yui! Come back here, Tamahome!
Never mind. Let him go.
Lady Yui. You still love him, Lady Yui. I can tell. So why don't you...
Why don't you mind your own business, Tsuboshi? I don't feel very well. I'm going back to the camp to see Nakago.
But...
I do know this. If you summon Seiryu, you'll regret it. There's still time.
There's still time.
So, thanks a lot for saving me.
What are you talking about? That's just what a warrior of the Suzaku 7 does. I'll always be ready and willing to protect you with my life as long as I'm able.
Huh? You don't sound like your same sassy self. What's wrong? You're acting like a boy. Snap out of it.
It may not sound like me, but it feels right, like the real me I haven't paid much attention to.
Because you're finally over your little sister's death?
That's part of it. And maybe because of how strongly you've affected me.
But I didn't do anything.
Want to know why?
Mm-hmm.
It was something that...
Something?
That I won't say. Forget it. You don't really need to know any of the details.
Noriko.
I said forget it.
This means that you don't want to be a woman anymore and get Hotohori to love you, right?
Hey, that's right! I want His Highness to have the greatest happiness possible for any man to have. Oh, but is there any woman out there besides me who's as brilliant and beautiful, loyal and lightsome, loving and modest as me?
I knew you hadn't really changed.
He doesn't seem to be following me. Watch out, Suboshi. Next time, I'll make you sorry.
Who even cares about you anyway? You're just a character in a storybook!
What does that mean? Would Miyaka know? Is she hiding something she knows from me? Are Miyaka and I not meant for each other after all?
Tamahome! Is that you in there?
Uh-oh, my bad. I think I made the snowball a little too big.
Yeah.
Rico! I was thinking, now you made me lose my train of thought!
Sorry.
I'm just glad you made it back here in one piece. So, what'd you find out? Anything about the Shinzaho?
If Miyaka doesn't summon Suzaku, there's no way you could ever spend your life with her! You're just a character in a storybook!
Oh, yeah, I found it. The writing said it's about 200 leagues away from the city, in some caves at the top of a mountain called Mount Koku. Getting it shouldn't be any trouble at all. We better tell Toski and the others right away. Where's the signal flare?
Yeah, about that.
So the Beastman's weakness is fire. You had the nerve to come crawling back here after you failed so miserably? Do you have any idea of what I can do with this, Ashtare?
Nakago, Ashtare's been badly burned. That will hurt too much.
Who was it who saved you from that village in certain death when they had you surrounded in the woods of Kuto? Shall I make you remember?
The snow. It's not letting up.
Lucky for us, we were able to get this room.
No, I'd say it was lucky for us that you two got away safely from that bruiser you described.
No lucky about it. I'm a Suzaku warrior too, remember?
Exactly. Noriko fought him off and protected me.
I see.
What?
Are you hiding?
Tamahome, what?
This tea sure is good.
How exactly did you get into this world? Oh, never mind. I'm going downstairs to get something stronger to drink.
Tamahome, what's all that about?
I went easy on you this time around. Fail me again and I won't be so forgiving. Huh?
Well, we're back from Turan.
Suboshi, did you find the Shinzaho?
There were complications.
Yes, it seems we have found it.
Huh?
If you summon Seiryu, you'll regret it.
I know, but... Tamahome told me. They have discovered the Shinzaho's hiding place. I can't turn back now. I can't.
Boy, am I pathetic. Letting what she said get to me. I wonder if Miyaka knows something I don't. What did she mean I'm a character in a book?
Tamakinsi! That's funny. I just meant to give you a little tap on the head.
Yeah, but for you, a little tap on the head is a full-blown punch by any normal person.
Oh, settle down. What's really on your mind, Tomakins?
Shut up.
Sheesh, don't throw a tantrum. You blow up so fast. You're like a little kid.
Don't even start.
Hey, mister, mix up 1 part Paichu, 3 parts Raochu, and 4 parts Shokushu, and an order of wontons and chonsai, too.
Sure thing.
Oh, thanks.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
It sounded like you wanted to ask Miyaka something, but you walked out instead. If you keep acting this fickle, Miyaka's liable to get swept away by somebody else.
Huh?
There you go. Paichu, Raochu, and Shokushu.
Thanks a lot.
What is that stuff?
A Noriko special. Want to taste it?
Okay, sure. What did you mean, swept away?
Well, let's say, for example, if I... There. What made you choke?
Noriko said to leave it to him, but I'm too nervous to stay in that room.
You, huh? I thought you said you loved His Highness Hotohori and were determined to make him love you back.
Well, that's the womanly part of me.
Huh?
It's strange, you know? Why should cutting your hair really make you feel this different? Earlier today, I was ready to give up my life to save Miyaka. Since my haircut, I have definitely felt myself becoming more and more like a man in the way I think and feel and behave. What happened was that today, for the first time, I realized it. And as a man, I think I've always loved Miyaka. Something I won't say.
Was that it?
Noriko?
But you don't have to worry about me. Nothing has changed between us. I love you too, Tamahome. And I love His Majesty Hotohori and Taski and everybody. I think of it this way. I'm so proud to have been born one of the Suzaku 7 and chosen to fight for the cause. It is an honor, and the reason I can stop trying to be my sister and accept who I am. I'm glad I was born a warrior destined to protect and defend the priestess of Suzaku. Because if I hadn't, I never would have met you or Miyaka or any of the others.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks. Anyway, I want you to try and get your act together and be more of a man yourself. Because if Miyaka does decide to stay in this world, you two are destined to be together forever.
Huh?
Sorry, I eavesdropped on you the other day. I want Miyaka's life to be a very happy one. And yours, too. So I'll be keeping you both in my sights and watching out for you. Always.
This is weird, but I'd swear you sound more like a big brother giving advice to me than you do like a woman right now.
Hey, you're right. And it's true, I am older than you, aren't I? Well then, Tomakins, talk to your big brother. Did something happen between you two?
No. Thanks. I feel better now. You're right. Protect Miyaka. That's what I have to concentrate on now. And just be proud to be a warrior of the Suzaku 7.
All right, that's the spirit. So, you want to have a pre-victory celebration for recovering the Shinzo?
What's that drink called again?
A Noriko special.
Give me one of those.
I don't know. Might be too strong for a pup like you.
Thank you, Noriko. I'll never forget how much you care about us. It's all cleared up and sparkly.
Oh, my head is killing me.
I'm not surprised. You were throwing back some pretty strong bug juice last night. Right?
Right. I can't let them know I overheard.
Anyway, the problem now is finding Chichiri and the others. We're gonna have to look until we find them.
But we have to get to the Shinzaho as soon as we can. We can't procrastinate.
Okay, you and Noriko will stay here in town and look for Chichiri and the others. I'll start out ahead of you for Mount Koku and the Shinzaho.
Idiot! I told you nothing's changed between us. Don't you remember? What the heck are you thinking, anyway? You and Miyaka look for Chichiri and the gang. I'll go ahead to the Shinzaho. Those caves are in the very top of the mountain. Isn't that what they told you?
Yeah.
Well, on your mark, get set, and away we go!
Be careful!
Don't you worry about me. I'll be okay. Hiya!
Tamahome is so distracted. That must be it.
Huh?
I should have never let you go with that ne'er-do-well punk. Why didn't I try harder to stop you?
What?
I'm sorry, Tamahome.
Huh?
You had to do whatever that guy wanted you to find out about the Shinzaho, didn't you? I can hardly bear to think of it. He must have trapped you or even hurt you. And then he must have... Oh, Tamahome!
Like I could be forced into that!
So you agreed to it?
Nothing happened!
That's the way.
Is that clear, Ashtari? Follow the Suzaku 7 when they leave the city and head out into the hills in search of the Shinzaho. And then kill them.
Even if he didn't tell me to, I'd remember the scent of the one who did this to me and track them down!
I wasn't gonna tell you this, but now I think I should. I ran into Yui yesterday. Tsuboshi showed up not long after, so we didn't have much time to talk. I tried to convince her to leave the Seiryu and come back with me, but she wouldn't listen.
I see. So that's what happened. Did Yui look okay? Healthy and everything? What did she have to say?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh. Yui, we seem to keep drifting further and further apart. I want to fight against the Seiryu 7, but I don't want to fight against Yui. I've decided to stay and make my life here once I've summoned Suzaku. But I have to get Yui back to our old world. I have to.
I wonder if Tamahome and Miyaka have found Chichiri yet. Miyaka. If Corin had lived, would that have happened to me? Would I have hung my heart on every gesture and deed of my beloved? All my happiness and sorrow determined by the whim of their mood. Is this it? Is this where we'll find the Shinzaho? That monster door is a definite message to keep out. Well, we've sent the right man for the job. It's you again!
You are mine now. I've got you!
On Mount Koku, inside of the sealed door leading to the Shinzaho, Ashtari of the Seiryu 7 challenged Noriko of the Suzaku 7. And their death match began.
Thank you for leading me to the Shinzaho, and now I'm going to enjoy myself as I kill you and savor your frigid flesh, and I won't stop till I devour all of the Suzaku and taste the tender tissue of the priestess of Suzaku!
Yeah, that'll be the day. I'm not letting a hairy gargoyle like you lay a little finger on Miyaka, or any of my friends! I'm taking you down! Come on!
あなたの名前呼んだ
Noriko, always at Miyaka's side, always looking out for her. Loyal, steadfast, true. An irreplaceable comrade who sustains her spirits and defends her life as they travel on their quest. But the time has come for friends to say goodbye. Next time, Noriko, eternal farewell. The tears which mourn him will not stop.